This video is not sponsored. What is going on, guys? Today we're gonna talk about this tiny portable SSD from Sandisk. It is called the Sandisk Extreme Portable SSD. It is an external solid-state drive that you can carry around to store files, and you can also edit photos and videos directly from it. So, first question. Why get an SSD instead of the typical external disk drives which are way cheaper? Well, mechanical disk drives have moving parts which in time are prone to wear and tear or mechanical failure. Unlike SSDs which are basically made up of a flash memory chip, they are smaller, lighter, and more durable. And what's great about SSDs is its super fast read and write speeds. So this is the box that it comes with. Let's see what's inside. We have the portable SSD which is about 3.5 inches tall. It is covered with a perforated soft plastic or silicone at the front and rubber material at the back. It can easily fit in the hand or in a pocket. At the bottom you will see a single USB-C port which is a USB 3.1 Gen 2 enabled. And we also have the safety and warranty guide. It also includes a short USB-C to USB-C cable with a USB-C to USB-A adapter. It has a cutout on the top right so you can hook up a carabiner or keychain if you want. It is rated at 550 megabytes per second read speed, IP55 water and dust resistant, shock and vibration resistant that can withstand drops of up to 2 meters. It has a USB Type-C port with USB 3.1 Gen 2 interface. Extremely lightweight and very rugged. And it includes a 3-year limited warranty. This drive comes pre-formatted with exFAT file system out of the box, making it compatible both in Windows and in Mac systems. But you can also format it to whatever file system you want. Okay, let's talk about the price. So at the time of this recording, for a 1TB SSD, it's listed at $168 on their official website. I'll post some links down below on where you can purchase this SSD. Another great alternative SSD is the Samsung T5, but I believe it does not have an IP55 rating, and I just like the Sandisk design better. Or if you're really on a tight budget, you can make your own external SSD. Just get an M.2 SSD and a compatible enclosure, and you get yourself a cheap and portable SSD at a lower cost. So let's plug it in and do some testing. Okay, so let's check out its read and write speeds. Since I'm on Windows, I'll be using the Crystal Disk Mark version 7, which is the latest version. If you're on a Mac, you can use Blackmagic Design's Disk Speed Test, which is a beautiful interface as you can see here. It has like a car gauge meter or speedometer. I wish they had a Windows version though. Okay, so let's start the test. Let's do 3 test runs at 8 GB test size and select the Sandisk Extreme SSD. And here are the results. Its read speed is around 460 megabytes per second and write speed at 450 megabytes per second. It doesn't match what Sandisk claims on their spec sheet, but the difference is pretty much negligible. Let's do another test, but this time, let's use the AJA system test. Okay, so here we are getting a read speed of about 425 megabytes per second and write speed at 413 megabytes per second. Not bad at all. Just to do a comparison, I will run the test on my laptop's internal hard disk drive, and let's see what speeds we get. So as you can see, the Sandisk SSD is way faster than the internal hard disk of my laptop. Its read speed only reaches at 84 megabytes per second, and write speed at 76 megabytes per second. So the difference here is really night and day. Okay, now let's do a real-world test. Let's transfer this folder, which is around 6 gig, to the Sandisk SSD. Okay, here we go. That took about 20 seconds to transfer. Now let's transfer it back to my laptop and see how long it takes. Now that transfer also took 20 seconds. Let's do the same test, but this time, let's transfer the same folder to and from my laptop's internal hard disk drive. I'll speed this up and just show you the results so we don't waste time. So the transfer from the hard disk to the Sandisk SSD took a whopping 1 minute and 36 seconds, compared to 20 seconds from our test earlier. Then the transfer from the Sandisk SSD back to the internal hard drive took about 1 minute and 17 seconds. So there really is a huge improvement when it comes to file transfers. Okay, now for the fun part. Let's export a 30-second 4K video clip and let's test how long it will take. So for the first test, I've imported a 4K clip from my laptop's internal SSD and then exported it to the Sandisk SSD. That took about 15 seconds. And for the second test, I've imported a 4K clip from the Sandisk SSD and then also exported it to the same SSD. Surprisingly, that also took about 15 seconds. Maybe it's because I'm importing and exporting from two SSDs instead of a regular disk drive, I'm not sure. I guess there's not much of a difference between internal and external SSDs. And for the final test, let's do some 4K playback. I've imported these two 4K clips from the Sandisk SSD. Let's play the clips. We're currently at 1/4 resolution playback, and it does play pretty smooth. Now let's play the clips at full resolution. Okay, so it looks like it's still playing smoothly. I did not notice any lag or dropped frames. Of course, you also have to consider your computer's CPU, RAM, and graphics card. But overall, it's a huge improvement rather than editing straight from the C drive, where it also runs the operating system and other programs. Anyways, what did we get out of this test? Whether you get an internal or external SSD, there's a major improvement when it comes to file transfers and export speeds. So if you're still using a mechanical hard disk drive, it's time for an upgrade. One thing to keep in mind though is that in order to maximize this SSD's full potential, you need to connect it to a USB-C port or a USB 3.1 port for a faster read and write speeds. It will still work on USB 2.0 ports, but it will not be as fast. So check your computer's USB ports and check what version they have. So SSDs do make a big difference rather than using mechanical hard disks. I wish I thought about this sooner. I can definitely say that this is a great investment, and I recommend that you get one as well. So if you're looking for an external SSD to use for your photo and video editing that's small, lightweight, and extremely durable, I highly recommend getting the Sandisk Extreme Portable SSD. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon to turn on notifications. Thank you for watching.